everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya and you're probably going to see me in this top for a few videos because I'm trying to pre-film so that I can get in early before I go back to work. I'm currently on school holidays, so hopefully I look and sound a little bit better. But anyway, it's amazing what a good sleep can do, right? A little while ago I was perusing, because these end of financial year sales are killing me, but I was perusing the Maya website, and Maya is like a Nordstrom. It's a department store here in Australia, and I came across this bag that I've been looking at and watching for quite some time, but I always hesitated. I decided to take the plunge this time and go for it because A, I thought it'd be smaller. B, I have always liked this style from the original designer. This is by a company called Belle and Bloom, and Belle and Bloom tend to make sort of like inspired pieces. I mean, who doesn't these days? But anyway, and then I thought to myself, it's that look that I'm really loving. It's sort of like that large, oversized, slouchy look. So let me show you the bag. This bag here is the Belle and Bloom. It is called the Skyfall shoulder bag. It is in black because I'm loving black, and I think it's a large size. I think Belle and Bloom only makes it in the one size. Now this is how it came. It just had the Maya, let me show you. It just had the Maya sort of plastic satchel around it, no box, nothing like that, which is concerning because I thought it could have been easily squished, but anyway, it was okay. And it came in this plastic, and it came with two pieces of cardboard either side. And to share with you this bag. Now, tell me what you think. I don't know if I'm going to keep it because she's big. Nothing wrong with being big. I've put on a lot of weight, so I am big now. But I'm not sure if this is too big. Like, essentially, this almost compares to my Empire 40. Now this is leather, but I have to be honest and say it's not like certainly not a full grain, it's not refined. I think it's just a genuine leather on the outside. The inside is said to be PU, so here's an airbag. The inside is said to be PU. And obviously it is inspired by and modeled on the Balenciaga Rodeo bag. And ever since the Rodeo came out, I loved it. Now, I just don't know if it's too big. I could use this as a work bag, but, and look, you know, I could justify it to myself to keep it by saying that I don't want to like create too much wear and tear on my Empire, because I have been using it in the last couple of months. Love that bag so much. I'm going to do a review soon as a teacher work bag. I could sort of interchange and maybe use this. So this was $279, and then in the sale I got it for $179, no, $195 or something, and then I used the shop back and I got 10% back. So, you know, it's not bad. So anyway, as I was saying, it is leather on the outside. It's a nice softish bag. The base is firm. It's got the feet. It is supposed to be like the Rodeo bag, but I wanted it to be smaller. Now, look, I could fit folders in here. I've tried putting my laptop, could go in the front pocket, and that works. I just don't know if I should keep it. What? I don't know. I suppose that in itself is my answer. If you don't know, then the answer is no. Well, what do you think of this? I like it because it can be really practical. You've got these two back pockets. So that's the Belle and Bloom tag. Designed in Australia, probably made in China, of course. It is the $279 Skyfall bag. It's in black. Yeah, and that's it. belleandbloom.com. It's got these two pockets, and I'm thinking, you know, you could pop your phone in one of these. You could pop, you know, if you're using it as a work bag, some other quick, I don't know, ID cards or something or other. Something along those lines. It comes with the apricot, I don't think this is going to fit, kind of dust bag. It's actually like a tote more than anything else. But let's see if it fits. Let's see. Fit like that. So I suppose you could store it on your shelf like that. Just got one end that's open. I suppose that's okay. Then it also comes with the clochette, as on the original design, and the longer body strap. Now, I don't want to take away all of the packaging just in case I don't keep it, but here is the clochette, and that goes sort of around here. You could put it through the D-ring to hold it more securely. Let me do that just to sort of see how that looks. And look, you know what? The leather does not feel soft and supple. So there's that. But I like this. I like this bag. I wanted to use this as like just a carry around bag, not necessarily a work bag, but I suppose I could use it as a work bag. The only concern I have is because I carry a lot of folders and so on, and I'll explain that in a minute, because I carry a lot of folders plus my laptop, is that going to be too much pressure on this? And I don't want to be leaving my bag open carrying on. Now it's designed like the original, where you can sort of like flop this front pocket down, and then you latch that opening onto the inner and you carry it around like this. That deliberately half done, half open, half, you know, done up look or whatever. Sort of like supposed to look effortless and laissez-faire, like whatever type of vibe, you know. Now I'm just wondering, there's the Belle and Bloom that's been imprinted in there, and you can feel it's actually been debossed quite deeply. It's got the feet, it's got a firm base, it's got the two pockets at the back. It has these side snap closures, so you can either do these two, the two front ones, and then you can also do these two back ones and really cinch it in. Hold please while I try to do that. I suppose if I were to take in both sides, as in both fastenings on each side, it might give it a smaller look. That was a bit hard to do. Gives it more of a briefcase look. See, like that. I just don't know. What do you think? So that's what it looks like all done up. It's still big. It's still a big bag. And look, I don't carry that much that I wouldn't need this much bag, but I like it. If only this was like one size smaller, you know? How do you like it? Do you like it like this? It looks a little bit corporate-y, sort of a little bit, what's the word? Workwear? Or you could undo the front parts, or leave the front done up and undo the back. Let's try that. Now that everything's done up, I don't mind it. It's still big though. I just wish it was just a tad smaller. Oh, I actually can't decide. I can't decide. Help me decide. I bought this from Maya, and Maya's policy is 30-day return. Just opening the back one, pop that out. Maya's policy is 30-day returns, so I've still got a little bit of time to think on it. Could work as a work bag. Technically don't need another work bag. It's a bit too much as an everyday bag. I'm leaning towards returning it. This obviously is the longer strap. I won't take it apart just in case. And the longer strap is attached to these other D-rings just here. So it's got the double D-rings, you know. I'm not sure. I don't know what to think of it. You will get this, which is that other clasp underneath. So if you only do the top one, then that will push, and you can already see how it's leaving an imprint just there. See that? It's leaving that imprint, which means that if you have it done up all the time, it's going to do that. So I think all in all, I love it, and I like that it's leather on the outside. I think she's a return. What do you think? I think it's too big. Had she been like, you know, half a hand span smaller, I reckon I would have kept it and made it work for myself, but it's just a bit too big. Yeah. Yeah, it just is. So that's that. And look, the leather, if I show you up close, it's nice. It's just that subtle, it's not refined, it's not full grain. It's obviously like the lower level of leather, you know, like closer to the actual body itself. It's not the top layers, which are usually better quality. I don't know. They had another one in a dark brown, but I didn't want brown because I already have a brown work bag. I also have a black work bag, but I wanted this as a day, like a bag, a handbag that I wanted to use. I've looked on Amazon. A lot of the smaller ones are not leather, and even though the inside of this is PU, and it feels actually quite soft. Like it's a nice PU. It feels like the outer leather. If anything, it feels softer than the outer leather. This has got ever so slight rough texture, but I guess I could do it, use it with my work things. Let me put some work things in and show you, and then that might help you decide and might help me decide, and I'll ask my daughter as well in the meantime. Hold please. Okay, so this is what she looks like with stuff in it. No, it's already going to drive me crazy. And I actually don't even have a lot in there, like as much as I could carry. So what I have, and I've just put a couple of things as an example. I've just got one folder of students' work, and I usually, this is a small class, so there's not much in there. Usually that would be double the thickness. There's my laptop in its case. In the front pocket, I've got a novel, another workbook. I would also have in there a pencil case. And when I talk about a work bag, I'm talking about, when I talk about a work bag, I don't talk about a work bag where I put all my wallet and all my bits and bobs in there and it's the all-in-one. This is just school-related stuff because I'm a teacher. So it's all my students' work, it's my diary, it's my laptop, it's so on. So I don't think it's going to really work that well. I think that it just needed to be smaller for me to have it as a handbag. It's too big as a handbag. Could work as a work bag, probably, but I'm just worried about pressure on this, and then that underneath thing would be leaving marks and then sort of showing through there on the outside. Oh, damn it. Yeah, see, this is going to happen, and I'm always going to be self-conscious about it, and no, I think she's a no-go. But anyway, thank you for spending your time with me. I'm very curious to hear and see what you think. Do pop your comments down below. As always, I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time.